lots of colourful houses with no servants, just to prove that they're self-dependent. I think that there's no such place as heaven or hell, because if there was, why don't we see souls, as they say, and rising up to heaven or hell? Because if you're good, people say you go to heaven.
I am a kick drum. I went into 808 mode at the end. Oh my god, I had so much fun today at school. As one of these days where I was weirdly mentally able to just be like, fuck it, let's do weird shit. And it's something that comes up quite often in discussion, is like when people say that everything is auto-tuned. And I was like, no. So today was like, let me show you what pitch correction and, Melodyne versus auto-tune versus vocoder, like what they are, what you can do. So I had my DAW set up and everything and hooked up my MIDI interface to my digital piano, and I was like, it was so fun singing random songs about my students. Just stream of consciousness, just vomiting forth weird shit. And, yeah, it was very much like an educational comedy routine or something. It was a good time. And honestly, I need to push myself to do more shit like that, because that's how you get stale, is just be like, I'm gonna do the same thing every single day, every single year, and then complain why I'm bored. Choices, man. Choices. This is a cool little groove on the subharm here. Here, can we stand it up? There. It's the new Moog Vertical Noir edition of the Subharmonicon. It's black and it stands upright. It costs $2,300. Jason, I need to talk to you about something sometime. And I'm going to forget because I'm an idiot. Let me lay it down for you real quick. What I'm thinking, right? I have a synthwave album, like, done, in the bag, right? And I was like, I should just release it on YouTube and be done with it. As just one long 45-minute long track. And I was thinking, what would be cool is to have you mid-journey some images that go along with each track. And I think that would be fucking badass. And just make a quick video with dank still images. So, I don't know if you've ever heard the album... Oh shit, I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's something like Music from an Imaginary Film? That might be the actual name of it, actually, come to think of it. By Symmetry? Synergy? Shit. Themes for an Imaginary Film. Okay, and it's by Symmetry. Okay, which is an Italian, I believe, duo, right? Okay, so we've got some ingredients going here, right? We got some things going. We got a cool little sequence set up over here. I could almost do like a more rhythmic style, but without drums, maybe. Kind of almost like an early Berlin style thing. That would be kind of neat. I don't know. I have no idea where I'm going. So, to be completely honest, my goal here was get a little caffeine, get some vapors going, and just see what happens. I have no preconceived notions. I did sample some kids talking into the lupa. I can't call it the lupa. I can't do it. I have to say the lubad every time. I don't know why. There's some sort of mental block. Oh, god damn. I'm dying. Oh no. It's sad when you're paralyzed by the choice of color for the cable that you're going to use. It's a sad state of affairs. I'll tell you that much. What are we going to do with it? Are we going to even use it? I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on right now. So, you know what? Here's the thing. Let's just hook it up. And I'm going to put it in the correct plug this time, because I've learned. So, yay. Go me. All right. So what do we got here? We got kids, British kids talking, right?
I think that there's no such place as heaven or hell, because if there was...
I got lucky on that shit.
Don't we see souls, as they say, rising up to heaven or hell? Because
that's great.
There's no such place as heaven or hell, because if
there was, why don't we see souls, as they say, rising up to heaven? I think that there's no such place as heaven or hell, because
suddenly it's a Goa synth track.
if there was, why
I love me some good Goa.
we see souls, as they
You know what would be interesting? Let's try something. I've never put voices... I don't think I've ever put voices into the R-bar. Okay, I'm gonna wait till this restarts.
Why don't we see souls, as they say, rising up to heaven? I think that there's no such place as heaven or hell because if there was, why don't we see souls, as they say, rising up to heaven? I think that there's no.
That's going to have to be reversed. Watch some dedicated person like reverse this and then like figure out it's like the meaning of life. Oh my god. And then their brain just melts in their head. Boo is absolutely correct. This is not work. I am not advertising. Go away, please. Thank you. I'm going to attract followers with my stunning personality and handsome good looks. Goodbye. See ya. No, he's already gone. Oh, Christ, why haven't I done this before? That is awesome. Yeah. So if we took our size really small, we should be able to get a good simulation. And it never changes pitch because it's granular. Man, that's just madness. A little bit of spray, not a lot. You know what'd be really cool is to fire this off. Give it an interesting, just randomized slow gait pattern, like maybe from the the Turing machine. 1 + 2 + 4 + 7 pulse. You're gonna fire that thing off. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You betcha. So, there's that, and we are very happy for it. All right, now we got a lot of stuff to add to this. Again, I keep thinking what I really want to make. I really want to make like an Eno style soundscape, and maybe tonight's the night for that. Maybe this whole subharmonicon verticality jazz is, not in my bag tonight. DJ Solfeggio. Dude, that's the best name ever, and thank you. Okay, you're going to force me to do something. I'm going to take a moment and show off my Rhodes. Had to be done. And then someday, what I need to do is just do a stream where I just hook my delays and stuff up to the Rhodes and just jam on it. I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm just proud of that Rhodes because it has a story to it. It's a good story. That's the Rhodes that I played in high school in jazz band, and I'm class of 1989. Right. So 2 decades down the road, I'm teaching a kid piano lessons. And I started him when he was 6, I think. Ha, that's hilarious. Nice. Yeah, so I started teaching this kid when he was like 6, I think. Right? And by the way, why hasn't this fired off? Oh, you know why? Because there's no combo because it wasn't changing anything. See, this is what I'm thinking. Super, super creepy, weird shit like that. Just weird phantom voice bits here and there. And then, of course, what we do is we throw some sloths action into the playhead. No, let's go from Y. Y has double the voltage. It goes 5 volts up and down. So that's pretty much what we want. And then, yeah, okay. So I keep getting distracted because, well, modular synths. I mean, this is like a microcosm of like an ADHD brain, right? Anyways, yeah. So my student is at that same high school, right? And the band teacher who had just started there my freshman year in high school is retiring. And I asked him about this years and years ago. Like, would you ever sell that Rhodes? And he was always like, nah, it's like the schools, like, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it's about that. It's like 15, I think, something like that. I mean, that's just here, though. That's not counting all the stuff that's stashed in boxes or in my other cases at home. I've got another small system at home, 4-row. So, anyways, so yeah, so my piano student goes off to college at DePaul, and he buys the Rhodes from the band teacher, like his last like retirement. Fuck it, who cares? I'm just gonna sell the thing. So he bought this Rhodes. He got it reconditioned. Well, a couple of years ago, he decided he's going to move to New York, and he's not going to take it with him. So I bought it off of him, including a double like tier X stand and this Alesis Micron that he didn't want to take with him. And I got a damn good price. The thing is like in really good shape. It plays beautifully. So it's a really nice. I could probably dump this Rhodes for $3,000, like pretty easily. But I'm not going to. Like, somebody's going to have to haul this out of my house when they discover my dead body eaten by cats. All right? It's going to be that kind of thing. That's some grim shit. And then that voice comes in. All right, now the other thing is the grain size here. We're going to put that in the other apathy. Yeah. So this is what I mean by a dark ambient sound today. Bro, that's way too much reverb. That's insanity. I might want to put this in a different filter, though. Something that's going to give it a little... No, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we could do some really wild stuff. maybe have it triggering a little bit more often than that. 4 plus 7, maybe. No, see, that's like all the time now. What the heck? That's the Instruo R-bar. We could sloths that, too. We could sloths the reverb amount. That'd be easy. In fact, let's do that with inertia in here. Let's do that. So we could just have it add in to whatever that happens to be. Right now, it's basically just going to act like an attenuator, but what I want is to add the DC offset from channel 4. So these things, the cool thing, this is the acid rain junction, this little tiny 4 HP module right here. Super duper nice little utility. The 4 channels are all normalized, so you could hook up, 4 modulation sources and use it as a little tiny mixer. The outputs and the inputs are all normalized, but it acts as a DC offset and an attenuator. So you can just be like, here, it has negative 3 volts, done. Or you can have it add that to another modulation source, like from up the line, which is what I've got it doing right now. So basically, when this middle light here goes green, there won't be any reverb. Unless it goes negative enough to... No, it doesn't sound like it. We can even pitch it up, too, a little bit. Make it sound like actual, kids. But it's backwards and forwards. Pitch it down a little bit. It's just weird, right? And that's what I'm aiming for here.
If there was, why don't we see souls? As they say, rising up to heaven. I think that there's no such place as heaven or hell, because if there was, why don't we see souls? As they say, rising up to heaven. I think that there's no such place as heaven or hell, because if there was, why don't we see souls?
Oh, that's what we need. That's what we need. We need to just change the speed on that, like just modulate the speed all over the place. All right, we're going to come back to that. And then I still haven't tested my channel 4 of my Quadrax yet. I haven't sat down and tried to figure that out. But it seems like it's just not working. Like, it triggers, but it doesn't actually fire anything off. It's really annoying. And I wonder if it's like a pin, like in the jack or something. Because it's like it's registering the CV, but it's not triggering the actual event. It's really weird. But I hate it, I'll tell you that much. Anyways, let me think here. I want to just modulate the speed. Let's use the Maestro. Let's just go like slow, 16-beat, random, bipolar, and smooth. Go! And then we'll just throw that into the speed. That's fun. All right, now let's put that into a VCA. You know, honestly, there's really zero purpose to me running this in stereo. Because, I mean, it's a mono sample. So, like, that's just dumb. This is just dumb, you know what I mean? Don't plan. I'll just put that fucker into a mono channel then. Now, how do we want to actually, like, trigger that? We don't need the boost. And we do need probably some CV. But how are we going to trigger? How are we going to modulate it? I have no idea. Let's see. There's many ways we could... do we want it to be a slow, swelly thing? Or do I want it to be like a pokey, hurdy thing? Or both. Honestly, could do both. Oh, no. You know what? I have an idea. Let's do, let's actually do keep this stereo. Alright. Because then I can just do 2 separate modulators, like one for each channel, and maybe just like bring them in from the Illudium Pew 32 space modulator. I mean, the stochastic function generator. There. So now, if they're the same, if I have these set the same, which I do, then they should just kind of vaguely come in and out at different times. So minimums, maximums, fall time, is it on loop? It is on fast. Yeah, we don't want that. And then, let's see, that needs to be on loop. There we go. And then a little bit of negative offset, and that should be good to go. Okay. So those things should just kind of like fade in and out of existence. Okay, let's play with the Aurora too. Thinking that the R-bar sound needs to go through the Aurora. And then we need to modulate the Aurora until it begs for us to stop. And then go just a little bit further. I thought I used them. Damnation. Oh, I hear something. I hear somebody. Okay. All right. So, here is our thing, right? Now, if we crank the warp and the blur and the time up on this thing, we should get some pretty nutty effects. Maybe to turn the time down. If it ever decides to play. Buddy? Now you're talking. Turn it into like a distant thunderstorm of psychopathy. We can give it a little bit of FX8 reverb. Actually, no, because it's going to generate its own reverb from our sloth-controlled mayhem over here. Okay. Now, speaking of sloth-controlled mayhem, let's patch the atmosphere. And I think the same kind of thing. Smooth random, really, really slow. Like smooth random. Let's make it bipolar though. Okay. A little bit. And then, you know, I wonder, there's a freeze on the Aurora. What happens if I give it let's say like a quarter note random, just regular? Will it freeze automatically with every voltage change, or is there a particular, like, amount that it has to hit to trigger the freeze function? See, like that time it did. I think that's going to create an occasional burst of just weird brilliance. So I think I'm going to leave it like there. Okay. Now, why is that only coming through on one side? Oh wait, no, it's moving. It's panning. Ha! Nice. God. The pregnant whale goddess speaks. You are no longer able to sustain verticality. Oh my god, my cables are just stupidly tangled down here, and I hate it. Okay. Okay. Let's do one last thing here. I'm gonna throw another sloths into the cutoff frequency of the popple, but it's going to take very, very little voltage. Let's throw that like in the middle someplace. There. Inertia directly controlling the cutoff of... Okay, I need to do something though real quick. I'm going to stop this, I'm going to reset it, and I'm going to tune the oscillators down an octave. Two octaves. Now you're going to get 100 grit. Yep. Yep. We're going to grittyize it. Here goes. Here comes the grit. You know what I think I'm going to get up here, by the way? I'm going to get the Instruo Oct. I'm going to get that DivKid LFO thing. Because I could use another set of LFOs in here just roaming around. I think it's a good idea. In the meantime, let's throw this guy a couple of stochastic function envelope LFO duackies. Gain for one. And then... There's that weird bird tweeting thing going in there. It's really weird. It's just something with the distortion circuits and some kind of weird interference. I like it. Laughing at me. I don't like it. Okay, chainsaw it is. Dude, that's really, really, really cool. Dude's got a problem on his back, though, I have to say. Soften the attack just a little bit there. But father, why does your subharmonicon sound like a car that has crashed? Okay, let's see if anybody gets that reference. That's an obscure one. Why do you smell like a car that has crashed? And then there is a bear! And he has to fight the bear. But then the bear leaves. Look up. It's really dumb, but it's something that cracked me up when I was younger. It's called The Nude House of Wacky People. It was an SNL skit back in I think the 80s. Melodicer, just chugging along, just doing its thing. How does this work as the VCA? Not very well. Nasty. Let's try the Zagreb filter for this guy instead. Because that's actually a nice 24 dB low pass ladder filter. This should sound pretty juicy. But it does not have an independent gain, which the Ikari does, and is capable of overdriving, which is what I was doing. So it's much smoother, much more tame. But frankly, that seems like that suits what's going on here. Yeah, this is all just the 100 grit freaking out. Wild. Those activate the various distortion circuits. And, like, they cross-patch them into each other. And they don't really give you much detail. They're like, just play around with them. So if, like, you short all four, and you push down pretty hard, like, it's just completely, it's just gone. It's kind of crazy. It just makes things broken. Okay, so we need to do something with the bass voice to make it, like, less constant. Well, we could run it another really, really slow random. Smooth, and then just run it like straight into the cutoff, basically. So it's like, it's at a high voltage right now. So it should just occasionally just basically disappear beneath the murk. Can hear the little chipmunks fighting inside the 100 grit. Get out of there! I'm gonna start hammering on my modular with a broomstick. Get out of there, you fuckers! I'm starting to prepare a patch here, and then I just spaced out. Plats or rings? I think plats, because we can use like FM or something like that, something interesting. I'm just gonna use the trigger though. I'm not gonna go patch an envelope and all that guff. I was reading a Reddit post, and it was like, if you had to redo modular, what would you do differently? And someone was like, prepare for more stereo patching. And I was like, that's actually a pretty good one. And I don't know what that really means. Prepare for more? Like have a different mixer and stuff, I guess. I'm thinking about subbing out my 4 mono channels for 4 stereo channels, because these just have a gate in. It's a little Factorall gate, and I almost never use that. It's going pretty good, Jake. We should have sound, in theory. Where you no sound? Hello? There you are. Much, much higher than that shit. Okay. 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 Oh yeah, that's right. I have rest up way high. I heard this aliasing in there that almost sounded like a dog bark. It was like, roar! It was really weird. Perfect. That's actually kind of nice. So then what we can do is just this. High pass filter. See, you know, I done told you. I said if you decide to find my stream and you speak up about it in the chat, I'm gonna block you. I done told you. Don't bring my work home. This is home. Let's see here. I think I do want to. I'm going to duplicate this envelope and bring it into the filter. Just to give it a little bit of extra punch. Yeah. Okay, so if we go to CVN number 2, it's already set to rest. Oh, joyful. Happy. Okay. So then what I want to do is throw some slow... See, I'm kind of almost running out of modulators. No, I'm not. Not at all. The problem with the Zadar is that it's not chaotic enough for my taste. No, there's apathy. That will work. There's the Z-axis on apathy. That will work well. And heck, as long as we're doing weird stuff, let's take a couple of... Let's take some, let's see here, steps. Smooth voltages out. we're going to throw those guys... Turn the rate way down. We're going to throw those guys into the CVN. Of the apathy. I used to play Minecraft a lot. Many, many, many moons ago. No, I'm kind of done with that scene, man. One time, I taught a summer class at the local community college. And it was a class for kids. And it was making an ecologically self-sustaining community in Minecraft and what that would take. Now, this was a group of, I believe it was 8 to 10-year-olds. Okay. This was a 5-day camp. By day 1, half the class had already just pissed off into the wild and started to dig down and find diamonds and make themselves swords and armor and beat the crap out of each other. And that was like the worst 5 days ever. It was like herding cats, trying to get people to actually do something. And by day 3, I gave up. Just like, screw it. Let's make shit. You guys know how to build a cannon? So, yeah, it was completely useless. Nobody would listen. But eventually you're just like, let's just have fun. And that was the last time I played Minecraft. It was probably 10 years ago. No. It was weird, actually, because I was also teaching a class on how to make mods for Minecraft. It was like an intro to coding kind of thing, and like we had this weird version of Minecraft that was like made. It was like a third-party like add-on. It was a whole system, so it was like a unique thing, and it didn't. It's because it was for little kids. Like we just wanted, you know, a standalone thing, but it had like educational options to it and stuff, and it had, you know, admin control over all kinds of stuff, and yeah. So it ran on the school network, but it wasn't network accessible from the outside, so you know, so on and so forth. Anyways, yeah, it's all proprietary stuff, and it's long gone. So well, this is a weird combo, and then every once in a while we get the pregnant whale goddess giving birth up in our face, like that last one. Oh, there's another one. Tell you what I should be doing is modulating the speed on the R bar with just throw something into the 1 volt per octave and let it rip. We should also modulate the filter cutoff of the delay with some shiny light in our cables. I play a few games right now. Vampire Survivors I enjoy, Slay the Spire, Noita, No Man's Sky, a little bit of Torchlight here and there, Torchlight 3. I don't know. I like a game that I can just like veg and autopilot while I watch a movie. Right now, Noita is right there for me. If you haven't played it, you should. It's great. It's just a blast. It's a platformer. Every pixel is simulated, right? So you blast your way through walls, liquid flows. There's alchemy, so you combine certain liquids, then things happen. There's ginormous explosions. It's very deadly. It is a high learning curve. Noita. It's my favorite game of all time. And I spread the word on it. I've got a lot of hours into it. I'm ashamed to admit how many, so I'm gonna not and let you guess, and then not answer you. It'd be cryptic and annoying. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. We should also sloths modulate the filter and just put it in the cutoff directly. That way, it just kind of disappears every once in a while. The little plucked voice. Yeah, I've played Project Zomboid. I've played Arma, and I've played a lot of games. I've kind of fallen out of it, you know, and I don't know. you know, I'm very picky. Honestly, the next thing that I'll probably get, like, hooked on would be, like, if Diablo 4 came out and it was at least halfway decent. As much as I don't like Blizzard as a company, Diablo's always been a great game. So, like, sign me up for that, you know. Leveling and loot finding, it's right up my alley. Yeah, Diablo 3 for me also. Like that one, I put a lot of hours into Diablo 3. I still have it installed, actually. I played it maybe a month ago. I played it for a couple of hours one night. Just started a new character. It's fun starting new characters. I don't know if I like the grind so much when you get to like level 70 and you're chugging through just level after level just for shits. Like, nah, I don't know if I like that as much. Oh yeah? Ha! That's too funny. It's like, just brings you back. Yeah, there's that theme, that song that's like guitar through like delay and stuff that always played when you got into town. Bling, bling, bling. Yeah, classic. I'm like, do we go rings or do we go analog? I think maybe we go analog. Let's see. No, you're gonna be a jerk about it, aren't you? Yeah, see, I don't want that frequent of an envelope generated, so we're gonna put this guy into the 860. And no, let's just go into the left side there. We have to use ginormous white patch cables for like everything. It's kind of annoying. Few things in life are nicer than a sawtooth through a filter. I think we can all get behind that. Why are you not changing notes there, bro? It's only on four pulses long. That's why. Yeah, hardcore. Yeah. My opinion on D&D, I think it's great. I have no issues with it ever. It's just that as an adult, I could not find people to play, and I could not find people with consistent schedules, right? So I just faded out. Like, I just quit. So yeah, it's a common problem, and like, that's just committed people. If you had people who were committed to doing it, then they would do it. And yeah, it's not uncommon, I don't think. It's just annoying. It's annoying as hell, you know? Shit just got real. Hey Nick, how's it going, man? It was a real snappy one. There. I remember doing some cool stuff, running campaigns too. Like I used to run like Spelljammer campaigns. I loved that stuff. That stuff is super cool. D&D in space. It was really, really cool. I don't like that. That one's okay. What made me start making videos was COVID. Honestly, it was like, I'll tell you what. COVID was a really good chunk of time for me. Like, it was nice. You know, I was on lockdown. So, like, my girlfriend is a medical practitioner. And so she had to, like, be completely locked down and separated from her, you know, from her clients and stuff for months. So she was basically out of work. She was not doing anything except art, which she's also an artist. And so we hung out a lot, and I walked a lot, and I was like, shit, man, I want to do something musical. And so I just started streaming, and it was like 4 days a week. If you notice, I don't have many standalone videos. Like, I'm 95% live streams. And I think it's a motivation to, like, perform and, like, chat with people. You know, and made friends. I mean, like, Jason, Nick, like, we met up at NobCon this last summer, which is totally cool. So, like, yeah, we got a little community going. We just need these other guys to start streaming now, too. You know, and we can just trade off. I guess there's a thing for that already. It's the Golden Shrimp Guild. Yeah, and I mean, I really liked teaching remotely, you know. I mean, I wasn't happy with the performance of the students. That's the thing, right? But can you do anything about it? No. So, like, you know, why get upset? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no point to it. You can't change it. All you're going to do is hurt yourself, you know, physically, spiritually, mentally, by getting upset on that stuff, about that stuff. You do what you can, you do the best you can, and then you let it go. So teaching remotely was great, and I already had the setup and stuff, like, because I've done streaming from home before. So we went back to teaching remotely, and it was just like, I had my streaming set up, and it was all set to go. It was really good. These are Logitech Brio. They're 4K USB-C. I got two nice webcams for the studio. That's it. You know, I have a mirrorless at home, and then that requires your capture device, and you know. So, you know, I didn't want to set all that stuff up here, to be honest. But I'm almost thinking about doing it. Maybe this summer. Because I know I do a lot of modular now. I have some ideas. I'm going to do some more DAW stuff. Right? Yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty good. I mean, part of it is, like, low light conditions here. Like, these are... It's pretty dark in here. Like, honestly, it doesn't look like it, but it really is. All I have is the strip of glow, like, LED lights. No, if I turn the lights on, they look a lot better. It's pretty dark in here, but the lights just blow it out, and it's really garish. I even have colored like LED bulbs and stuff, but there's enough like yellow bulbs in that it's just and it just blows the whole thing out. So I like the Christmas light effect, to be honest, but I think the picture color could be crisper with like probably honestly turning these off. Might actually look better. Okay, wait. Let's go one step further here. So that's just the lights from my modular case. Yeah, they're nice little cameras. And then obviously the more light you get, you know, the better the picture quality becomes, but the only thing is maybe like the flickering on the OLED here. That kind of annoys me, but it should be 60 FPS. This one isn't, not as much. Or maybe it's OBS that's screwing around with it. It's just that you usually don't see a lot of movement, so it's hard to tell, but like flashing lights and everything should all be synchronized with the sound, in theory. Needs more delay. I don't know. I've never screwed with the field of view. This is just gonna bring down the whole damn stream. I can see it now. Camera control. It's kind of wild. So yeah, it's zoomed in by quite a bit too. That's probably why the picture quality is not the best. I'm also not running the Logitech software on this PC. So one wonders if I would have better control over them if I did that. I don't know. If I would change anything about them, I would get a different cable that has a right angle connector for the camera. Because the ones that come with it are nice and heavy, which is good. No, it's just it's just YouTube and Twitch. Surrealist, yeah. Like the cables that come with them are nice and silicone and heavy and stuff, but I don't know. They're a little stiff. Like I would rather have like a cloth cable with a good right angle connector to be able to like fix it to the back of the camera somehow, even if it's just a little piece of gaffer tape. Just as like a strain relief. I'm thinking the Instruo Oct, and then a Microplatz, and then possibly the ADAC probability generator module hanging out in here. Because I'm very intrigued by that thing. That was one of them that I was looking at. No, I forget exactly what the numbers are and stuff. Let me look it up. The ADAC 504 probabilistic generator. It's a pricey one, which is unfortunate. But heck, Thoman's got him for $100 less almost than Perfect Circuit. And I'm kind of done with Perfect Circuit, to be honest. Their shipping is just dead slow, and there's no reason really anymore. Like, I've been ordering from Signal Sounds and Thomann, like, my last couple of orders. And it saved me a shitload of money, too. Like, their stuff was just, I don't know why. And maybe the exchange rate has something to do with it, because the British pound is not doing super great right now. Yeah, I have bought from Detroit Modular. I can't remember what. It was a while ago. I haven't ordered from them for a long time. But that's one place that you can find STG's modules, which is, it can be a treat. Now, my big debate right now is, should I get one of the fucking Needham Woodworks Volks cabinets, get a 168 HP 5U with a 1U row in the middle, and get that Zork's utility 1U row built in, with lights, fucking finished walnut, it's going to be about $2,400. And then put all of this stuff in the new case, and then have more room to expand, and then start to expand into this case as well, eventually. Yeah. It's a lot of money. It's a lot. I don't have the room or the tools to build my own case right now. The room is the big one. I really do not have the space to do any kind of sawing and everything like that. Like, I just don't have the room. Yeah. The one I was looking at is the wider one, which was 100. They make 120 and 168 HP 5U or 15U with a 1U row. And it's flat shipped, so it's like assembly is needed kind of thing. which is why they're like that equivalent in their regular like artist series would probably be about $3,500, you know. But it's all, you know, dank wood and stuff. You know, it's like he's using like burled, you know, walnut and stuff like that, making his own plywood and like veneers and everything. It's crazy stuff. I know myself well enough to know when to throw money at a problem. And this is one such time. It's just honesty, you know. Like, there are certain things. Plumbing, for example. Yeah, man. I mean, I frequently talk about, I'm going way back in the chat here, but like signal sounds, Jesus, I don't even remember it now. Like, I ordered something on a Thursday, and I got it by Monday, I think. Or like on Sunday or something. It was ridiculous. And it's because it's airmail, right? So they fly from whatever, either Glasgow or London or something, directly to O'Hare. And then the driver for FedEx just picks it up and drives it straight out to my house outside of Chicago. And yeah, like the whole trip is probably like 9-hour trip. Yeah, it's awesome. Perfect Circuit won't even ship your stuff within 4 days. Like, you either compete or you lose out, and I'm sorry. And I'll still order from them if they've got something that I need and, you know, other people don't have it. Sure, okay. It's not a big deal. Okay, this is getting silly. That's the internal reverb of the R bar triggering. And just going all goosh. Plus the Aurora is on freeze, but that shouldn't be doing that much. Yeah, the grain size is really small right now. It's fascinating stuff, but anyways, I'm gonna head back home and get out of here. That'll still be doing its thing when I turn it on next time. So, here, you know what? I'm gonna turn this up and then turn the system off. Yeah, there we go. So that way the next time I turn it on, it'll just start going and wanting to murder me, and I'll be entranced or dead. Anyways, have a good one, y'all, and I'll see you Sunday. More than likely. So, yes, maintain your body's structural integrity in the meantime.